Putting it on the internet in an effort to get more search engine optimization, more business to you. So I'll start with me, basically to work all the bugs out of it. So welcome out, members and guests. Thanks very much for participating. I'm going to talk very quickly, so if you have questions, save them till the end. But I'm just going to move real fast through this. 10 marketing must-dos, in my opinion. First of all, you want to choose the proper name to protect it and yourself. Develop strategic content, design a website, design a Facebook fan page, design print materials, create an event strategy, create a sales, referral, and affiliate strategy, develop a sales strategy, start promoting all of the above, and then expand. In other words, do you own a job or a business? Most business owners think they own a business, but if they were to get sick for any period of time, there would be no income. Thus, they own a job rather than a business. And so we're going to go through each one of these right now and look at it. Choose the proper name. I worked with tar sands sheet metal. You really wouldn't have a clue what they did until we changed the name to Calgary Heating and Cooling. They do furnaces and air conditioners and heat pumps. But again, tar sands sheet metal 1983 Limited was not a good name, so we changed it. Tool Pete, when you went to their website, you got not only Tool Pete Real Estate, but Tool Pete Insurance as well. And so it then split off into two websites. And so when you're advertising, you want people to understand exactly what it is that you do. So we changed the name of the new website that we're designing to toolpeteinsurance.com. Right Way Computers, you all know Ryan, who's in this club. Basically, his company was Right Way Computers. We changed it to RWC Communications. And my company, TLC Marketing and Franchising, I've always liked the name Accountable Communications. The website wasn't available, but I put a bid in on it. I got the website name, and then I'm still in the process of rebranding. And so to rebrand, it's as simple as, or to change your name, it's as simple as going online, doing a federal nuance search for $24. That checks to see if your company name is available right across Canada. Most people only do Alberta. It costs a little bit more in Alberta and twice as much to incorporate your company. You can do it online for $200, and you're federally incorporated, thus your name is protected not only in Alberta, but right across Canada. And if you want to go a step further to really protect your name or your logo, it's $400, not $1,900 like most lawyers will tell you. That includes their fees. The actual trademark is only $400, and it's similar in the States. So the next one is, so you've got a company name now, and basically you want to check, when you get the company name, make sure that the .com is available. If you're only doing business in Canada and are positive that you're only going to do business in Canada, then .ca is good as well. I have customers that have .net. In fact, CGAA has .net, and it works very, very well as well. But it's not as powerful to international business as the .com. So once you've got your name, you want to put together some type of logo and a slogan, depending on your budget. And obviously Daryl does all that, and so I work a lot with Daryl, and together we come up with slogans and logos. He does, I can't draw a stick man, so your logo would be a stick man if you hired me to do that. But Daryl does some really good logos, and I come up with some really good slogans. You want to have headlines. In other words, your content that you're going to put on all your marketing materials, postcards, business cards, brochures, website, etc. You want to have all of the following. So obviously you want your logo and your slogan. You want powerful headlines. You want graphics. You want disturb, educate. You want relieve, educate. You want social proof, urgency and scarcity. And then you want to have low risk calls to action. It's better, you should have at least 3 calls to action. One, contact us on most people's website is call a salesperson. That's not a low risk call to action. That's a high risk call to action. Because most people may not be ready to buy your products and services just now, and therefore calling this number means you're going to be talking to a salesperson. They don't necessarily like that. A 1-800 number would work just better. In other words, that's a low-risk next step or call to action. A free trial is a good one, and a free report. So white paper, free report. The trouble with most newsletters that people have is, why would I subscribe to your newsletter? Come up with a powerful headline for your newsletter. Come up with it's better to have a free report and have a powerful headline for your free report. Something that entices me to actually give you my email address. Okay, because I'm going to talk about it in a second. When you do have people subscribe to these, you want to collect information from them. It's like doing a trade show. When you do a trade show, you want to be collecting business cards as opposed to handing yours out. And so when you develop your strategic content, you want to take some things into consideration. Mr. Impulsive, and these are not gender specific, it just happens to be my wife and I, Mr. Impulsive only reads headlines. Not going to read all your text, sorry. So if you've just written a book, next, I'm turning the page, I'm not going to do business with you. If you have powerful headlines though, I'll read them. If they sound too good to be true, then I'll read your supporting text. But I'm not going to read your supporting text unless your powerful headlines compel me to. And they would compel me to because it's unbelievable. Therefore, you have to have benefits in your headlines, not in your supporting text, where most writers put benefits in the actual supporting text. Nobody sees it. So you want to put it in your headlines as opposed to your supporting text. Because even though Mrs. Research is going to read the whole thing, you better have enough copy for her to read. So Mr. Impulsive only reads headlines. Mrs. Researcher, make sure you have enough copy on almost any advertising piece that you do. Left brain, right brain. Left brain is all about text and facts and figures, etc. They remember names instead of faces, whereas right brain is all about pictures and they remember faces. So I recommend that you have some professional graphics done of your business. Don't leave it to your spouse taking your digital photography picture. Make sure that you get it professionally done, because they can, on some people, they spend hours touching it up. And so left brain, right brain, make sure that you incorporate that in as much of your marketing materials as you can. If you had to leave one out, leave graphics out, because graphics cannot sell. Picture a car with no phone number. It's impossible to sell. So graphics attract, and actual text sells. Alpha to beta. Alpha mode is automated motor senses. Beta is decision making. So you want to get people out of a state of hypnosis almost. And that's what we're in when we browse the internet, when we watch TV, when we listen to the radio, when we're driving in our car, for example. So billboards on the side of the road. We're in a very low state of awareness, which is called alpha state. And so to actually sell to those people, your advertising has to snap them from alpha into beta. And so the things that do that are things that are threatening, things that are familiar, things that are important, and things that are different. And so it's usually done in your headline. So can I incorporate a disturbed story and a relieved story into my headline? So we think of Domino's Pizza. Fresh, hot pizza delivered within 30 minutes, or it's free. So the pain in the industry was not the quality of the pizza, it was the delivery. So Domino's Pizza went from obscurity to number 2 in the industry by making people go, where the hell's the pizza? It's been like 40 minutes, to they're gonna be late. Yeah. Right? So they took the pain completely out of the industry. So the pain or the disturb, they relieve that disturb. So these are things that snap us from alpha into beta, and you probably won't make a sale unless they're ready to make a decision. Therefore, they have to be in beta. This is why most advertising does not work.